Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. See if we can make this one turn up a treat. This is one thing I can still get, despite the lockdown, the Sydney lockdown, or it's across most. I think it's the whole of New South Wales, if I'm correct. I just think of Sydney because Sydney's where I'm actually living. So Sydney's locked down. I'm going to go with plum. See how that looks. No, we're not going to touch that. We're going to go here. But yeah, due to COVID-19, starting with a stupid limo driver down in Bondi, well, we just now have ourselves in lockdown, and now this stupid fucktard that didn't get vaccinated and didn't wear a mask while dealing with potentially infectious people, he fucked up our fucking country, the stupid slut. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, let's see how we go. Let's see what we've got. We've got here, it's a gossip magazine. Hello. So we can still get these, of course. The supermarkets and news agents are still open, so we can still get ourselves a supply of magazines and shit. So let's just get this happening. Yeah, that looks interesting. Nice shape. I don't like the colour, but maybe if we switch the colour back it'll look better. But I do like the shape of that. The actual shape looks really nice. Wondering if we're going to do another one. Going to put her face further across on the glass, make it easier to see for it to go in the image. That didn't work too well. Didn't have much happening. Let's see if something unexpected has happened. Sometimes you get the best things that happen are by accident, and there we have her there still. But she looks like she could be made into something. We could probably take a section out of that. They both look like they can be used. She looks like she's being a bit of a model, sitting like that, so we're just going to cut it down the side and maybe make that the centre of the job. Okay, let's get stuck. Let's get stuck in and do it. Just going to put her over here. So we're just going to line her up along like that. I'm going to just put her over the edge a fair bit. Just going to line it up along the edge. Just a little bit there, and maybe enlarge the horizontal, and we've lost our settings. Fuck, I hate that. So we're just going to put it all back. So we're going to make the horizontal 114 and the vertical, I think we'll make it 200. Just trying to use my intuition to make an informed decision. I think we're going to go pink with this. I don't know how it's going to look. Yeah, that looks interesting. We do need a bit of the horizontal a bit more. I don't know if I like it. It looks a bit boring. Wondering. Do think it's boring. I do think it's boring. I do think this one's got more interest, more shape, more going for it. I do like that curvaceous piece, so I'm just going to... I tried. Look, it was worth a try, folks. It was worth a try. I'm going to use that. But basically, I wonder how much enlargement. So it's a B5 size. So B5 is, how big is B5? If they've got a B5 to B4 to A4, B5 to B4. It's 141. So I have to make a guesstimation of that. But basically, we're interested in this, and we're going to just flick it over, and we're going to try and... This is going to be a challenge, folks, this one, as a lot of my work is highly challenging. So the vertical is probably going to be 141.4, and the horizontal will probably be 170. Let's see how we go with that. I don't know how this is going to work, folks. It's a hit and miss. We have to just check our settings and see how we've made them. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think we got a good look to it. I do think we got a bit too much there with the edge, but the shape of that is actually better than I thought. We cut off some of her face, which I really didn't want. I do think maybe a bit more enlargement, bit more enlargement on the vertical. I think the vertical could go up a little bit more, or is that the, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, folks. Yeah, that's gotten rid of the black border, and that's brought her face a bit closer to the edge. Wondering if maybe we could do it better. Maybe some of the enlargement on the horizontal could go, and maybe we could, I don't know, folks. It's not an easy one. This is not an easy piece that we're working with. I'm going 150 for this. That looks more interesting. There's some of that void, but that void isn't too bad. So I'm wondering which one I'm going to fly with. I do wonder which one's got the best. I'm going to run with. That's a tough one, folks. Tough one to know which one we're going to run with. I'm just going to use my intuition here. We're going to go with the 170% enlargement on the horizontal, so we're just going to put that back. Didn't quite hit the button properly. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm going to try and see how she looks like this. Sometimes even things with potential don't always turn out as you'd like them to. Sometimes they don't, folks, to be honest. So this is the piece so far. So we're just going to make our 2 mirror images. I'm starting to shake because I've been holding this phone for a while. Still got 5 more demos to complete, so hopefully my hand will not get too shaky. So let's see how this prolongated demo works out. But demos don't always work, folks. You know, I'm only human. I don't always do things as well as I should. Sometimes it's because of stupidity or not listening to intuition. And sometimes it's just what we're demoing with just doesn't work, that it's not suitable. So, experimental as well. It's experimental work what we're doing. But that doesn't look too bad. That looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.